Hi, and welcome to Cat Ren Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today we are going to be reviewing Justice League versus Suicide Squad, Issue 1. Okay, so getting right into the comic. We open up into a secret containment area, and we see that a man with the ability to control minds is going through and actually killing a number of people. We're not entirely sure why. However, if you've seen any of the promotional information, you know exactly why. But he's there to break out a number of prisoners. Then we open right into a mission that is not going very well for the Suicide Squad. Task Force X. It has their first ever mission with their new member, Killer Frost, and it's to take on this group of terrorists that's attacking a small island. Well, basically they defeat the terrorist leader with finally Deadshot putting a bullet straight through the guy's head. And as this is all going on, we get to see the Justice League. Batman is actually going through and discussing Task Force X and Amanda Waller to the rest of the league and discussing the fact that they are criminals on the loose and everything that's going into that. Well, they all have differing opinions as to what they need to do about this or what it could potentially mean. I can't really think back 100% New 52 storyline if they had any real run-ins with the Suicide Squad 100% or not. But, you know, this is Rebirth, so continuing on. So taking on the terrorists did not actually stop the quake. So I love the fact that when Deadshot actually goes and he believes that this is his last one, there's no way he's going to make it out of it, he literally just goes to jump off of the building and screams, "See you in hell, Amanda Waller." I mean, totally just bird dives it. Well, he's saved by none other than Superman. And a number of the League rushes in to stop the brunt of the quake hitting this small island and to try to save the civilians and stop any worse damage to be caused than what has already happened. Well, of course, the League's not just gonna let Task Force X walk away from this. So they're told that they better come willingly. So they check in with Amanda Waller what she wants them to do, and she tells them very simply that if they're taken alive, they're not going to live through this. So she's more than willing to destroy every member of Task Force X in order to try to keep some kind of deniability, which everyone knows that if you know Amanda Waller at all. So, of course, we're going to get a squad versus League fight. I love the mashups here. I mean, Deadshot, Batman, Wonder Woman, Harley, Captain Boomerang versus The Flash. I mean, it's great. It's a great little mashup. So while all that is going on, we go to the Swiss Alps and we get to see a bit more of these ominous hidden characters that we saw in the beginning that were broken out. And we find out that, of course, it was Maxwell Lord and his new team that he's put together. So we have Dr. Polaris, we have Emerald Empress, we've got Lobo, Johnny Sorrow, and Rasham. That's how I'm pronouncing his name anyway. But yeah. So this is where we leave off on Justice League versus Suicide Squad issue 1. And the next issue is going to be 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves. So basically, we're going to have the Justice League and the Suicide Squad beat each other to hell. And this new evil team is going to pop up, and they're either going to figure out a way to work together, or they're going to kill each other and try to beat the other leftover team there. Yeah, so clearly what's going to happen in this is the Justice League and the Suicide Squad are going to try to have to work together at some point and to defeat the real villains in this. However, whether or not they're going to be able to work together, whether or not they're going to ever be able to trust one another, that's something else entirely. I mean, we got a lot of killers on one side, and we have a lot of supposed non-killers on the other side, you know, depending on what storylines you go with. But, yeah. Very much a first issue, very much a filler. It just sets up a lot for upcoming books. I really love the variant cover I was able to pick up by Amanda Conner. There were a ton of amazing covers that came out for this first issue. And, yeah, I'm excited to see where issue 2 goes. I'm excited to see where this run goes. And hopefully, I think this might be what it takes to get both teams in the comics where they need to be, where they should be, as two of the, headliner teams of DC, that their books have kind of just been spinning their wheels a little bit. So hopefully this saves both teams. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I'd say it was a decent book. It was a decent book. I'm really excited to see where issue 2 goes, though. Yeah, so that was it for this episode of Cat Run Figures. Give me a like if you like this video, comment below, and tell me what you thought of this first issue. Were you like me, where you're like, okay, so it just sets up a bunch of things? Or did you really hate this video? Did you really hate this comic? Did you really love this comic? There were a lot of really quippy jokes in there that were really fun. Yeah, so subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, or check out any of my older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.